Hello everybody, this is EdgeCase, and today we're going to go over how to get started playing XCOM Multiplayer. We'll go over the basics, build a squad, and take it into our first multiplayer game. For PC users though, we're going to take a side trip first, because there is currently a bug in XCOM which causes it to broadcast your microphone over the Steam voice connection anytime you're connected to a multiplayer game. As you can imagine, that gets a little wacky, so if you can unplug the microphone, go ahead and do that, and then you can skip this next part. If your microphone is built in, then you can either Google how to disable the microphone in XCOM through an INI file change, or you can disable it in the Windows control panel, which we'll show you now. Go to your taskbar, right-click the speaker icon, and select Recording Devices. Double-click your active microphone, go to the Levels tab, and click the little mute icon next to the microphone. Alright, now let's get to the actual multiplayer part of this game. Click the Multiplayer button, then skip over Ranked Match, Quick Match, Custom Match, and the leaderboards, and head down to Edit Squad. The first order of business is going to be getting these two jokers out of here and putting a real squad in. We're going to go with a 6-unit squad with a very balanced, simple, and easy to use combination that I'm sure is going to get all kinds of nasty comments in the comment section. So be it. Hit the Add button, then configure this unit to be a soldier of the support class using the smoke jumper template. Equip your soldier with a light plasma rifle and some chitin plating in the accessory slot. Hit finish, then repeat 5 more times. Note that in the unit selection interface, soldier is just one of the many types of units you can select, the rest all being aliens. Within soldiers, you pick the class and the template. In multiplayer, all the soldier talent builds are based on skill templates rather than skill trees, so you'll have certain packages that you can pick between, each of which carries a set price. These are all in addition to the base 800 for the soldier itself. Ranked multiplayer, and most unranked multiplayer games as well, are all played at a 10,000 point limit. The unit that we're cloning costs only 1,450 points. That means that it's going to come up well short of a 10,000 point team, even with 6 of them on the roster. Don't worry about it for now. The purpose is to get a team that's playable in the first round, and as an added benefit, the team with the lower point total always gets the first move. Having only 8,700 points on this team basically guarantees us the first move, even though leaving that many points free probably wouldn't be advisable in a normal game. With our squad ready and saved, it's finally time for us to go get a match. Quick Match will join us to the first unranked game it can find, or if there's none available, it'll launch one with our machine as the host. As you can see, we're the only ones here, indicating that we are the game's host. Being host generally doesn't matter, except in certain specific situations and with certain advanced techniques. The one big difference that you need to pay attention to now is that the host is responsible for launching the game once both players have readied up. Our opponent has joined the game with a team that costs too much for the point limit, so he's going to have to bring it down to 10k to play in this game. This can take a while and be a little annoying for the other player, which is why it's good to set your squad in the Edit Squad screen before you try to join a match. Again, remember that we're the host, and so after both players are ready, we're the ones that need to press the start button. And finally, we're in the game. The J key will allow you to chat with your opponent, and since our squad's point total was lower, we get the first move. During gameplay with this squad, focus on a few core things that will help you in all of your future games. Try to leave your units in high cover as much as possible. Those of you who have played the game on Classic difficulty already know this by heart. Those of you who have played on Impossible know that it's even better to try and hide your units entirely behind solid walls and other objects to prevent them from being seen at all. This is also true in multiplayer. This squad is set up to maximize Overwatch protection. While you may want to use Hunker Down on units in the front, setting units in the back on Overwatch can form deep, multi-layered protection that's difficult for opponents to penetrate. Finally, remember that multiplayer turns have a time limit. In unranked matches it's typically 120 seconds, but in ranked matches that'll drop to 90 seconds. Practice until you're sure that you can give the commands you want to all 6 of your units reliably within the 90-second window. That's all for now. Good luck, and I hope to see you in game.